we're up the stairs. There's like multiple walls between us and the main venue. But yeah, Clutchbox, he pulled through, he popped off. Let's see if he can do it again. He's playing with the upset smiley face tag, so he's definitely happy about that. But let's see what we got. Sirjon versus Clutchbox. This is already a top 64 qualifier, so whoever wins this makes it to Sunday already. So that's pretty cool.
Of course, the earlier the better, maybe some time for friendlies, but of course now you need to put up all the action because it is on the line for both of these players. Clutchbox, of course, coming off from a great victory of Super Semi, but of course, Sirjon with the player and the skills that he has, definitely not an easy defeat by itself. But for now, Clutchbox is definitely zoning him out.
Yeah, he's definitely doing really well. The noodle arms are keeping Sirjon away from him, and Sirjon, he's not really finding an opening to get in. So yeah, he really needs to get those confirms in. ZSS should have the mobility to get, in on the Mimic. As we can see, the up airs coming through, right? Some damage coming out from Sirjon. But yeah, it's always tough. Clutchbox is doing a very good job right now.
Like you said, essentially once you get in with Min, you kind of have this juggle of opportunities to get in. But like you said, with the way that Clutchbox is playing amount of megawatts, it is very difficult for Sirjon to get one of those openings in. And now with 122%, it looks very difficult, and perhaps also in kill range if he's going to be hit by one of those smash attacks. But trying it out with the mixer with the laser to see if there's any reactions coming from it. But okay, there's one of those openings.
Oh, that's big. Going for these edge guards. Oh, yes! He gets the flip stool. All right, that was kind of wild by Sirjon. And that's what I was about to say. Against Min-Mins, you have to be clean with your edge guards because Min-Min's recovery is exploitable. It's one of the biggest weaknesses by far of this character. So if you get her off stage once, if you get a good edge guard, you can make it even super quickly.
No, yeah, definitely dangerous territory if you're not clean about it, but Sirjon fortunately gets it, but fortunately also for Sirjon gets the kill from the megawatt, so it's up even in the stocks, and we already saw in the first stock that it was difficult for Sirjon to find those openings, but once he gets it, he can definitely make something happen, so still zoning it out, making sure to get something on the board with the Zeros perhaps.
Right, second stock looking a bit better for Sirjon here, right? He is having the upper hand when it comes to percents, but it's still pretty even, so whoever gets like the first bigger opening, right, that's going to be very important. Still having a bit of a hard time to get like these important hits, and there's a fair one. Okay, edge guard situation. Can he get something in? Nope. Clutchbox will make it back and keep him out with megawatt. Sirjon using the flip kick to just easily get back. Right, it's not a big challenge for him.
No, unfortunately, of course, with the mobility that 067 has, it is good to have a little bit of a mix-up going there to keep the Min guessing. But the megawatt's still out. Fortunately, shooting that down smash from Sirjon, so keeping his patience. Okay, almost there as well. And I think, like you said, for both these players, definitely feeling out each other's neutrals. Definitely not wanting to bite, especially, for Sirjon, if you're getting hit by one of those megawatts, it is done and over. But still, Clutchbox keeping up that neutral stage, not making sure to get his landing up. But
I think what's interesting to look at here is that Clutchbox does not fear being in the corner, right? Usually against DSS, you'd be like, oh, I do not want to be cornered, right? You have the Nair confirms, you have the Zair confirms into back air, right? That can kill you at these percents that Clutchbox has. But he does not care about that, it seems. He's just playing his game, he's staying in the corner, he's using his noodle arms, and it's working. But, yep, the side catches him doesn't quite kill yet. Okay, let's see if Sirjon can convert into anything. No, Clutchbox making bad the roll through, and now Sirjon is off stage. Can he get some damage? No. Flip kick through, back to the stage. Good option of ZSS. Always have to be ready for that, of course.
Okay, and just let's go off the shoot, which means that is going to be the second stock for upset as well. But for the play that he is playing, like you said, just taking his time, taking his patience to get those hits on. And unfortunately, if there's a punish there, could have been some big damage. But fortunately, Sirjon is still holding up and still making sure that from those aerials, he gets his damage done. Okay.
Okay, gets him with the Nair, up smash confirm. Can he get more? No, Clutchbox will land, gets out, goes to the ledge again. Right, he's in the corner, he's cornering himself, he doesn't care. Sirjon gets hit, now it's fine, stage control is back. It seems to be a very nicely constructed game plan that Clutchbox is running here.
Yeah, no, definitely a good game plan from Clutchbox, but I think on the other side, Sirjon's still jumping around the noodle arms, not to make sure you get one of those big hits in, and unfortunately for now, using the aerials in a good maneuver to still make it close, because of course, maybe the next hit of the megawatt will be doing it, but okay, maybe he's mixing it up just a little bit. But this is definitely a game that can still go either way if one of them gets it.
Comes out.
Okay, offstage scenario.
Another one.
No jump, right?
Oh, he
fortunately
went
got a
for the
jump.
flip stool again. Okay, he didn't make it quite through Clutchbox back in the corner. Sirjon, can you get something? Can you adapt it? No,
Oh!
the Mega One connects, and that's the game. Clutchbox takes game 1 over Sirjon. His tag says it.
His
Upset
stack says
smiley
it.
face.
He still brings the energy and he's making the result happen. That's the first game going over to Clutchbox. I mean, for the most part of the game, it was very, well, evenish, but I think towards the point where if you give too much respect to Min, if you give too much respect towards the plays, that eventually you're just not going to get your openings. So, still a good battle from Sirjon just to make sure that he gets his damage in, but the kills just weren't there. The back airs were not hitting, the down smashes were not hitting, and that's definitely the places you want to get the kills whenever you're playing.
These
Zero
Wi-Fi
to
kids are
sevens.
crazy, man.
Yeah, they're moving, man. They're moving. They're going hard. They're going for it. And I mean, in your own ground, for the biggest tournament, it's great to see.
Alright, PS2 now. Sirjon already knocked Clutchbox off the stage. Bit of a longer one. Maybe it's Sirjon went for this because he's like, okay, if he goes into the corner, right? If he runs his, I'm in the corner, I use my noodle arms playstyle, he can't cover as much of the stage, right? Small battlefield, very compact stage. The noodle arms cover like what, 50% or something?
Too much.
Here it's like. Here's like Sirjon can be on the other side of the stage and he's like, yeah, okay, you have to come to me, right?
Yeah, definitely
maybe that
making
could work.
more like a creative use of the flip kick as well, some more possibilities. So let's see if it's going to be figuring out.
Oh,
there
the
it gets
down
a
smash.
down
Alright, that's
smash.
gonna be a kill. The
There we
booster
go.
kick will get Sirjon the stock lead, 60% on him. So he's chilling, right? The jab coming out after the Nair jab frame one, super good option that ZSS has. Nair connects, alright, up smash, another one. Off stage situation, gets him away with a megawatt. Alright, another one. Back to the stage, Clutchbox. He is safe for now.
Yeah, he's safe for now, but in a dire situation, because like you said, this I think the first time Sirjon has the lead in this set, and he's definitely playing with it because definitely no reason to get angry or to get aggressive over the playstyle that Clutchbox is currently growing. Still trying to see if he can get one of those Nair kills or maybe something in the air with the megawatt, but Sirjon is not
gets
grabbing
grabbed.
for it.
Alright, gets through the first barrage of arms, but yep, makes it back with the flip kick. Clutchbox has not been that good at punishing the flip jumps off the ledge yet, so maybe that's something he's gonna have to look out for. Maybe something to apply later as like an ace up his sleeve, but for now he gets the kill onto Sirjon, got him on the ledge trap, cornering himself once more. So he's sticking to his guns, but Sirjon finding an opening. Oh, for the down smash read, it barely doesn't connect. That would have for sure been a kill for Sirjon.
Yeah, it would have been a very big play and a very fortunate one, I think. Very important to get something on the board whenever you're short jump, because of course you had this lead ready and steady, but now slowly but steadily it's also looking like Clutchbox is making his way back, and of course whenever the megawatt is ready you want to make sure you're going to be shooting it because it can still put up some damage whenever it needs to.
Yeah, Min is dealing so much damage, I just realized. This is a few hits and Sirjon is already at 80%. It's kind of crazy. So yeah, game's pretty much even from just a few interactions. And Sirjon really needs to find a skill. We've seen him go for some more high reward options earlier with the down smash. Maybe now that he's racked up a bit more damage, he can go for more normal options. The up smash on shield will be punched with the back, and that's good. Can he get the edge guard? No, he will make it
Maybe
back to the stage. Alright. This time he shields the noodle arms off the ledge. Clutchbox has been doing that a lot. There's another one. He can't punish it though.
No, but it's pressure on the ledge. It's getting intense on both sides. There's definitely some good smash to be seen here, but I mean, who can come on top?
throw.
And yeah, trying to mix it up.
Ooh, alright, he caught him with the uppy. Clutchbox once again with the stock, charting the down smash. Alright, he was
Okay, it's
confident
going
that one.
for it. But I mean,
Okay, that should be a kill.
That should be the kill, right? But I mean, at the end of the day, this is still a best of 3, so it's do or die time for Sirjon.
yeah, true,
no,
it is,
we
you're
need to
right.
make sure Matchbox or Clutchbox still in a situation whenever he can take with a 2-0. But I mean, like you said, you don't want to take Sirjon too easily because, of course, whenever he gets one of those aerials hits in like that, can be a dangerous situation.
Alright, don't get nared. Alright, making it back with the swings again. He's been doing that so often and it keeps
Yeah.
working, so he's just clicking it again, and I respect that.
Okay, gets the last hit on the uppy as well. Fortunately, still spacing out those aerials and getting
down to
punished
connect.
for it for now. Whereas
Sirjon has to land. It's going to be hard against his Min, but ooh, never mind. There's another arm that can come out. There's two of those.
Yep.
Very tough to get back. Alright, Sirjon, you have to find some hits. You have to get in if you want to stay in this.
Oh,
But the Megawatt
maybe
deals
bet
with the
yes.
flash. It
Ooh,
kills!
and it
What the hell?
kills. How much percent was that?
I don't know, 80? That's
80
some
to
strong,
90, and
that's some strong arms. That's all
those
I'm
are some
saying.
strong arms, man.
So, Clutchbox, insane run. This guy has been invited because he won an online tournament, and he beat Super Semi, and now he beat Sirjon. Now he's in top 64 winner side, and he's made it to Sunday tomorrow.
I mean,
That's
hey.
why